Hello everybody, this is Dorinessa Harris. I'm coming to you today to talk to you a little bit about blogging with WordPress. Take in mind, or keep in mind, I'm not an expert. However, I do know how to get around. So if I can do it, a lot of you can do it. I'm going to show you some of the errors that come up when posting with WordPress when you're using your blog. So I blog with Empower Network. It's one of the best blog sites around. So I advise those of you who like to blog and who don't have a blog already, or even if you have a blog, get with Empower Network, and you can actually click on the link after I finish this actual post, or you can actually click on the link below. In any case, when you blog, you want to get with a blog that can actually shoot you up to the front page of Google, and if that's what you want, Empower Network is your blog. Alright, the very first thing you want to do is I'm going to log in. I've logged in. I want to start blogging. The first thing I want to do is I want to hit a new post. Now, I already have my article written, so I'm just going to go and I'm going to get that, okay? My article title is Date Website Offers Detailed Efficient Marketing. So I'm just going to copy that, and I'm going to take that over, and I'm just going to paste that in. Okay, we'll go back and get the rest of my article. And I'm going to paste that in as well. Well, I hit a Control V there. Okay, now I have my article in. My article keyword is date website. Now guys, I'm going to help you to get a lot of the errors done. All of them may not be taken out, but I'm going to do what I can do. Now, date website is our keyword, so I'm going to put that there. Since I already have my article in as well as my title, I'm going to go ahead, and one of the main things that I like to do is when you put your title in, your URL for your post is actually here. They always put every single word that you put in your title up here. I don't like it being that long, so I'm going to say okay, and I'm changing it, and my URL is now empowernetwork.com1 blog date website. Just my keywords is all I want. So here I'm going to go and I'm going to push save draft. Now, as you can see, my score is only 50 for the keyword that I chose. I do have a 2.74% keyword density, which is excellent. We want to see if we can increase this and get it as close to 100 as possible, but at least over 70. Now, I want to follow all of these red X's and see if I can get them to turn green. Here, where it says you do not have an internal link to your other pages. What I want to do here is connect this blog page to a blog page that I previously wrote. So I'm going to scroll down and look for something basically that's related to something that I wrote. Here, easy way to make money online. What I want to do is I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to highlight it because right now, if you look up here, the hyperlink button is actually grayed out, so I can't push it. So I need to select the text that I want to be highlighted so I can put a hyperlink in there. So I'm going to push on the hyperlink. Now, the hyperlink, this is how the hyperlink normally shows up when you originally put it in here. Now, this is how the hyperlink template looks. Here, all you do is you type in a URL that is related. If you look here, those are links that I wrote that I could actually put in there. And then I will add the title here. Or I can go down here. I can search for the actual article by typing in the name. If I don't remember the name, I can just scroll down. Or if I have too many blog posts, I can just scroll down and look for the name here. The easy way to make money is by blogging. So I click that. Once I click that, you see the entire article comes up here. You can have it open up in a different window, or it can open in the same window that you have it. So I'm going to say add link. When I add link, here we are here. Now this website is connected to another internal link within the blog. So now when I push save draft, this X here should turn red. If you notice now, the X that was once here, that was said that I did not have an internal link, now I have one, so it's checked to green. I'm going to scroll down to the next one. You don't have an H2 tag containing your keywords. Alright, H2, heading 1, heading 2. Here, your title is always your heading 1, okay? Your heading 2 is going to be the very first sentence in your paragraph as long as it has your keyword. Here, we're going to say the right date website offers detailed, efficient matchmaking. I'm going to go here and I'm going to make that my heading 2. So now that sentence is my heading 2. I'm going to save draft, and this X, red X here, should turn green. Push save. Okay. Now, you see, that X has now turned green. Now it says you did not have an H3 tag containing your keywords. Alright, H3 tag. What am I going to use for my H3 tag? Here. Tips for a date website. I'm going to make this my H3 tag. So I'm going to highlight that. And I'm going to change that to H3. Now I'm going to save draft. Now you see I have my H3 tag. Now this H3 tag causes a lot of problems. Individual bloggers have issues with this. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to explain this. If you see this now, we have an H3 tag. It says here H3. I'm going to highlight my keyword and I'm going to bold it. I'm going to italicize it and I'm going to underline it. Now I'm going to hit save and to make sure that everything is still in place. Oh, my H3 tag is gone. What happened? But it's still here. I put the cursor there. It still says heading 3 up there. Still says heading 3 up there, but I wonder what happened. What happened, guys, is under your heading tags, you can't have anything in there that's not the actual sentence for the heading. So when this happens, guys, a lot of people have problems with this H3 tag. When you have an H3 tag that you know you have one there, but it's not showing correctly, what you want to do is you want to go over to your HTML. Now, I know you don't know much about HTML, or some of you don't know much about HTML, but it's not a problem. Which one do you want to scroll down to that H3 tag, and when you find it, like here, what you want to do is give it some space so you can just actually look at it. Examine it. You say tips for a, then you see all this extra stuff in here. You have to take it out. Take all that extra stuff out. Okay, now tips for a date. Okay, here's additional stuff. You want to take everything that is not a part of the actual heading title, take it out. Your title should be clean. This entire thing should be totally clean. There should be nothing in there. So now that I've taken all that out, let's see, save draft. As you see, now it's back registering as my H3 tag. So now what do I want to do? I want to go back to the visual. Guys, these right here, your bold, your italicized, and your underline are things that you should have, and you may have them all done. All of your keywords may be selected, but for some reason, sometimes this doesn't go away, and I have no idea why that is, so I'm not even going to touch that part, but I am going to go ahead and italicize the words that I can. How do I get the keyword italicized? What I do is I do a Control F. And if you look down here, either this bar will automatically pop up if it's not already there, or it'll highlight so that you can see it. What I'll do is I'm going to go in at this point and I'm going to type my keyword, which is, my keyword phrase is date website. And I'm going to hit next. The first time that it shows you is over there. You don't have to worry about that one. Next one is in your H1 tag. Remember, you don't want to put anything in there or your date or your H1 tag won't register. Same thing for your H2 tag. You want to leave it alone. You want to wait for the text. Here we go. My first sentence, I want to bold, italicize, underline it. The next one, I'm going to do the same thing. And guys, I'm going to do this throughout the entire blog post. Okay, this is my H3 tag. Remember guys, you don't want to bold, italicize, and underline this because your H3 tag won't register. So you want to make sure you skip that. And if you do this by accident and you save it and it comes back as an X, you know you need to come back up here. You need to go back to the HTML tag. Okay, so I'm going to find the next one. I'm going to find them all, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to bold, italicize, and underline them all. Okay, this should be about it. Okay, now that I see that it's back up to the very first one, I know I've got them all. Let's see what happens when I save draft. Okay, I got it up to 72.22, which is good. You guys notice that I did them all, but for some reason here it's still not showing. What I also want to do is I want to put in a call to action. So I want to make sure, and that was an external link. Sometimes this shows up, this should be an X right now because I don't have an external link in here, but it's not, it's green. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to put that external link in here where it says click here to join. So now I'm going to add a hyperlink. Okay, the URL there. I'm going to add my tonightsflavor.com. Then I'm going to add my title, which is my keyword, date, website. Now I'm going to add link. So I added that one. Okay, I also want to show people if they want to learn the blog that their best place to go is to the Empower Network. So I want to highlight that, and I'm going to put that link in here as well. Okay, I'm just going to type Empower Network. And I'm going to add that link. Now that I have two links in here, let's save this and see what comes up. Okay, another common problem that always comes up when it says please add your real equals no follow. Guys, this is simple. Again, what I want to do is I want to go here, copy it. Then I always have to go over to my HTML. I'm going to scroll down to the links that I put in. I'm going to go to the very end of the link after the quotation mark. I'm going to put in a space. And I'm going to put the no follow in there. I need to put the word no follow in quotations. Now, I'm going to have to do this twice. But I just want to show you right now what happens. Well, actually, they only made me put it in once. Okay, so it's cool. Now that's sometimes you'll have to put it in twice because if you have two links, and sometimes you won't. Okay, so now my score is at that 72. What I want to do now is I want to add a visual to try and get the score up a little bit more. So I'm going to go and I'm going to click upload image, and I am going to get it from my computer file. I know it's sitting on my desktop. I'm going to go down to date website. I'm going to hit open. Okay, so now my file has been uploaded. I put it there. I want to scroll down. I'm going to add in my title. My alt tag is going to be my keyword, which is there. My actual title that I'm going to put there, I'm going to actually use the title of the article. Okay. And I want this to be, I'll put it to the right. Now I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to insert it into my actual post. Okay. Here we are. Now I have my picture in there. I have everything done. So now I'm going to save draft and see if I can get up a little higher. 82.22. That's excellent. I don't know why these two X's are still here. You guys have noticed that I've done everything where I bolded all my keywords and I italicized them. This is an issue that other people are constantly having. Though I've made an attempt to answer a lot of the questions, and I have answered a lot of questions when it comes to things like the HT tag and the real no follow, I don't have an answer as to why this here is constantly coming up. But when I find out, I'll do another video. Okay, now that we have everything done, what we want to do is we want to always put our website in a category. Okay, so I'm going to say for my category, nothing fits here. Well, I did have the word empower because I do use Empower Network. I'm going to put the category, under the categories, easy ways to make money and earn money online. I'm going to add new categories because nothing fits here. There's no category there for a dating website. So I'm going to say date website, and I'm going to use it as a current directory. And I'm going to add that directory. Now that I have date website, let's check. These are going to be my categories. I'm also going to put in there for social because I want it done for social media. I'm going to also check blogging because I'm blogging about it. So those are going to be my categories for that website. Here are the tags. You always want to make sure that you use tags. The tags are a way of telling the search engine, hey, look at me, I'm over here. Other than that, you're totally lost in the search engine. No one knows how to find you. This is like the address to your house. How you actually give someone your address and they come to visit you. This is how you do it. So what I want to put here is I'm going to put my keyword first. The very first word that I put is going to be my keyword, date website. Now I'm going to put in here a bunch of other keywords that I know that are associated with online dating, dating online. I'll go back in here later and put a couple more in here. But these are the tags. If you don't put tags in, the search engine won't know how to find you, so therefore no one will come visit you. Okay? So you always want to make sure you do that. Once you do all that, you want to publish your blog. Now my blog is published, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to view it. There is my blog. Okay, my blog post. Okay, and my links are there. Everything's right. Alright guys, that's how you blog, and that is how you fix a lot of the problems that's wrong with your H3 tag, your no real equal follow. So hopefully I've answered a lot of your questions. If you are blogging, then make sure you blog every day. If you're not blogging and you want to begin, click the button below and start to blog with Empower Network. It will shoot you straight to the top of the search engine.